Thank you, Thomas. Congratulations on breaking the ice with your first speech. The purpose of an icebreaker speech is to introduce a new member to the club, to have a clear opening, body, and conclusion, and to address or overcome whatever nervousness there is. For the purpose of our newer members, this is the Competent Communication Manual, which you will receive once the dues are cashed by our Treasury and submitted to World Headquarters. And it consists of 10 speech projects, of which this is the first. Tom, I really liked how you began. Tell me about yourself. It was a recap of the title, and many times when you have a title which is compelling, and to begin with that title again is a way of engaging the audience. I certainly felt engaged, and I wanted to hear what you were going to say next about it, because there are many different places you could go from that. I actually have a suggestion about where I would go if I were starting with that. But again, a good opening gets the audience engaged, and you did an excellent job of that. In terms of organization, opening, body, conclusion, after a brief introduction, you told us what you were going to tell us, and then you proceeded to tell us. Now, you ran out of time to tell us what you told us, but 2 out of 3 ain't bad, especially for the first one. Some of what I felt were your biggest strengths are the following. First, the timbre of your voice. I think you have a particularly pleasing voice. It's not overpowering, and yet projected very well. I was sitting at the back. I heard everything very clearly and at a very good volume. So that was outstanding. I didn't see any sign of nervousness whatsoever. A lot of times in the first in the icebreaker speech, there's a little bit of nervousness, maybe some handshaking. Didn't see a hint of that. So I don't know what it was like inside, but there was certainly none that I perceived. In terms of notes, I thought you used your notes effectively. You looked down at them, but then I noticed you did have good eye contact throughout the room, and that was well done. I discovered in your speech, I actually have 2 connections. One is I'm a junior too, but my birth certificate does say junior, and I moved to Monterey from Missouri. And I say Missouri because I'm actually from Indiana, but that's another story. We did get to know you, particularly about your career history, financial management, followed by what you're doing in construction now, and your passion in snowboarding. So what I would really like to see in some of the speeches that follow from this are, obviously snowboarding is your passion, and I'd like to see that passion, and I'd like to hear that passion, and some of the choices that you made. If you're that passionate about snowboarding, why Monterey? Last I've seen this, there's not a lot of snowboarding here in Monterey. So, but in the following 10 speeches, in the following 9 speeches, I'd like to see that expanded. Anyway, excellent icebreaker. I really look forward to hearing many more.